Greetings to everyone. My name is Vuyisile Nyongoba, Udlangamandla Umchenge, ezalwa nguCiwoshe umuntu womlambo. I'm a founder and chairperson of Isibaya Samadoda Hub, one of a peer ambassador of Higher Health SA, operating in higher educational sectors like your TVET colleges, CETs, and also your universities. I founded Isibaya Samadoda Hub 2 years back, empowering the males into trying to lessen the high rates of rape, equipping them with skills development, and also partaking them into entrepreneurship. The reason that I started the organization is that to try and equip every male on the Bay and Eastern Cape in large, because to see on the states and cases that there are many males that are not equipped with knowledges, leakages, and educational information. So we started the hub in a dialogue form when we elevated to being an entrepreneurship innovation, whereby we are teaching every male on the Bay, like your email, writing letters, business ideation, and everything. I, as a peer ambassador of Higher Health, I trained it at Higher Health SA. They trained me by the first things first activations, where you get your clinical services on campuses, where every student gets to get a chance to get tested, to get screened, because there's this motto of us as males, we don't want to speak to female nurses. So us as a hub, we bring those services on campuses and also leakages to the males on the Bay into entrepreneurship. So what we started now is a flagship of gender-based violence flagship that is called Change Agents, that will be operating in primary schools, try to educate the young males into lessening the high rate of gender-based violence, educating them to being a better father for tomorrow. That we started a move that is called Fathers Matter, that is provided by Heartlines. So what we do is to try to improvise the leakages and information to the males, like all around, because on a move that many males suffer from the criteria of not meeting the requirements. You're probably asking yourself, ukuthi bana, yintoni Change Agents flagship? Oh, wait, let me tell you. The Change Agents flagships goes like this. We'll be going sizabe sisiya private schools, primary schools, colleges, talking with the principals of the school, trying to equip every male opportunity of being a facilitator for the young males in the primary schools, educating them about gender-based violence, rape, mental health, alcohol and substance abuse, trying to make a job for them, because there's a small rate of males working. And also, we started a Powerful Talk podcast that is led by Uputem Kosi, that is located in New Brighton. The reason of the Powerful Talk podcast is to equip every male opportunity or upcoming leaders, artists, for a leakage for them to spread their voice into the podcast session. The podcast session is for it's a nonprofit organization that is led into the community as us as leaders in the community. So what we do there is to invite the upcoming artists, the upcoming leaders, and the upcoming entrepreneurs to showcase their own business worldwide. So it's not a payable service. It's a service whereby they can come, they can operate an interview for themselves in a podcast form, so that they can elevate their own businesses. So you're probably asking yourself again, ukuthi bana, what will be gaining ngale nto siyenzayo? To be honest, we will be not gaining money, we will not gaining honors, but sizabe sizama uphuhlisa the community we live on, because there's many cases of rape, zininzi cases of young males leaving schools kuphakathi. There are many cases abantu abafesana nazo ezindlini. Some of the cases zilida abafana ukuthi bana bayeke isikolo. So what thina we did to try to seize the gap ukuthi bana baqhubekeke nesikolo is to open a skills development for them, ukuthi bana, even though ukuthi umuntu they akazimethi requirements or criteria of that certain skills development, siye sibanike. So what we esizayinida kubo, it's only their proof of address and their copy of ID. Reason we're needing that documents is that ukuthi bana bazokwazi uncedakala on their wards, because bear in mind we sihlala ngokwe-ward, there's oceba, there's offices, there's community, because at the end of the day we must involve the municipality so that they can have further leakages on what they are learning. So in the skills development we are running, there's a variety of skills like entrepreneurship, candle making, Fathers Matter Hardlines, South African Sign Language. The reason we added the South African Sign Language because we wanted a language in the development, because if we go out there, kukho abantu abangakwazi uthetha, kukho abantu that want to learn sign language, but they don't have cases. We remember another case we had while we were training about the side of the sign language. Our facilitator lost her hearing at the age of 7 years old. So lando yangenelela ukuthi bana, even if you are born and you can live with the hearing, at some time you can lose your hearing. So it's better yourself to equip yourself with knowledge like sign language. So in the entrepreneurship part, we will be dealing with entrepreneurship competition, ambassadorships, recruitments, and also training them to know the basic part of business, because as in business abanye abantu they start business but they don't as phumeleli because they don't know the fundamentals of the business, they don't know the basics. So we're also involving the leadership ethics in the skills development, because in the community we need a lot of leaders so that even young boys, so that they can go to school. We had another motto that we are trying to do is taking a boy child to school, because in past cases there was a motto of taking a girl child to school. There's cases whereby kuthathwa a boy child to school. So in that motto we are trying to equip the young boy ekla age akuyo, teaching them about entrepreneurship, teaching about ukuba ngutata, because some of the boys they grew up abazala single parents, so bafumaneke ukuthi bana funeka bakhulise ifamily yabo ngokemncinci. So we came with the idea when we were sitting on a plenary meeting that ukuthi bana if we educate them they can be their tomorrow fathers, because ibalekile laa nto umuntu abe ngutata wakhe yena kuqala, so that azokwazi naye uziphatha at a certain age. So the reason that we are doing this is that ukuthi bana we could live in a peaceful place, because in a place that we live in it's peaceful but not peaceful. Let me rephrase it. It's peaceful with people that are equipping themselves with health awarenesses, but it's not peaceful for people that do not know the health awareness part, because some cases that leads to gender-based violence, maybe a mental disorder, asiyazi ukuthi bana mhlawumbe umuntu was suffering i-gender-based violence endlini, because laa nto iqala kakade endlini, whereby umntana uzobona umama ukuthi bana uyahlukumezeka, or uyabona utata ukuthi bana le nto i-right le nto ayenzayo, so that akhule nayo. So our gap, by seizing that ukuthi bana we will sit down with the males, try and know. And you are probably asking yourself ukuthi bana sizoyazi njani ukuthi bana people are suffering from this. There's a risk assessment tool that we are running so that we could check. In the dialogue session, there's no one is a facilitator there, everyone is engaging, whereby the risk assessment tools ask a variety of questions about past traumas, about mental health issues, and don't think that the risk assessment will take it. It's a confidential tool whereby we'll be taking it to a psychologist, to a professional referral, and also bear in mind, I said in the start of the interview that we'll be offering the clinical services on campuses so that every male can get a chance to be tested, screened, go to HIV, because some of the cases, the boy is born with HIV. So the boy doesn't know ukuthi bana yena une HIV. So with that clinical services being on campuses, uzakhe ayazi, but the test is not the screening test ayizoveske yenziwe nje. Obviously there will be a pre-test counseling so that the boy can get counseled. So what we are trying to do at the end of the day, we're trying to, with this kuyo yonke lento equip abantu, we are trying them to put them in a better place. Like for umzekelo aba bazotrainela the training of a facilitation, they can be a facilitator at somewhere else, they can be a public speaker for somewhere else, or they can follow a dream of being an MC. And also, on to add, I, as a public speaker, I'm trying to equip I'm trying to equip everyone that is being involved in the Isibaya Samadoda Hub, so that they can open their own businesses, because if they can't open their own businesses, the hub is not growing, because that isn't this is fundisayo, the seminars that we go through, the leakages that we bring on campuses, izaba ngathi zihambe zilize if we don't implement them on them. So what we are doing for your child, for your boy, for your children, is that we're trying to put them in a better place. And people are being asking Wutibana, why do we choose males by talking about this crucial community stressors? The reason is that it's been age that Wutibana, us as males, will stand up on the cases that are being led on the communities. For umzekelo, kunqabile that when a case of rape, Gutibana, there will be a male saying, Gutibana, sorry women, we are sorry about this is happening. So we see the gap, Gutibana, let us bring this engagement. We talk about how can we get a solution. Gutibana, end up ingaphela njani rape, ingaphela njani gender-based violence. So we came with the solution, Gutibana, let's create this flagship. Gutibana, we go to the schools, we talk to young people, we talk to young males, we also bring living on the streets, because we are also trying to open opportunity for those who don't have money, living under bridges, we are trying to plan something that ukuthi bana siye ne-skills development there kubo nabo ezitradweni zingapheleli on fancy places only, because also nabo out there we don't know ukuthi bana something can change a person. Ukuthi bana for umzekelo, if we can take i-land facilitation skill siyofundisa abantu abahlala esitratweni, you don't know mhlawumbe ngenye imini ozafacilitator phaa kube esitratweni, because we have an idea that a dialogue session has a power on finding a solution, because in a dialogue session we talk, we sit, we engage, and also in a dialogue session we invite our community leaders, that the young males can get some professional referral ukuthi bana ave amava umuntu omdala ukuthi bana athini na. So how can you reach eHub? You can find us on our TikTok page, Instagram page, LinkedIn. On TikTok, we go by Isibaya Samadoda Hub with small caps. On Instagram, we go same, Isibaya Samadoda Hub. Then on Facebook, I post everything that etibanisa in Hub on my profile page, because the reason being is that we don't want to create more like social platforms whereby people get bazoba lost ukuthi bana where to follow, where to we want, since siqala we want to ubamba inani on only 2 platforms. And also on LinkedIn you can search my name as Vuyisile Nyongoba. And for the dialogue sessions, we normally run the dialogue session at a community education training college, that is Eastern Cape CET College. And now we'll be running the dialogue sessions at HOC, Nelson Mandela University, under Utetandod. The reason we are running there, we just collaborated with the HOC Utetandod, because we are doing the same thing, because also Utetandod, they talk with males that are in university sectors, but Tina, we are bringing them into the community, because community esihlala kuyo, especially in New Brighton, there's opportunity like ezidibanisa ne-education and applying for NSFAS, applying for college, because abantu abaninzi, they don't have data, they don't have laptops, they don't have abantu abacebisayo. So what Tina we are trying to do is try to collaborate with all of those educational institutions, so that we can bring them to the community, so that abantu bakuthi, the youth, can apply. Because in our communities we have our community educational training college, whereby the CET college takes abantu abangakwazanga ukugqiba grade 12. Then the TVET college also does that, ukuthi bana if you are not done with grade 12, or you are not done with the grade 10, or but you want to pursue your dream, so that ungakwazi apply khona. Then from there it's more like a food chain ukuthi bana xa usuka ku-CET college you can apply for i-TVET college. Xa usuka ku-TVET college with your certification from i-TVET college, you can apply from university. So abantu abaninzi bayazibuza ukuthi bana, why are we doing this again? We are trying that ukuthi bana sonke sibe educated, because it came to me ukuthi bana, I've been learning, I've been equipping myself with skills, education, so that ndathi ndihleli endlini ndaqonda kutheni ndizayigcina kum. So I started in hashtag sharing the skill. Then I, as a founder, I tried sharing the skills with a lot of people, so that nabo bayokwazi uphuhlisa their own communities. Because if we can check Nelson Mandela Bay, there's a lot of communities, and bengasoze ndikwazi like ufikelela kuzo zonke. So what I did is to recruit the first group that I had, the hub, so that they can go in their own communities bayokwazi uthetha nabantu abangabafana, because at the end of the day thina singabafana we don't like to speak on a woman perspective. Into esifuna uthetha kuyo is us as males, and we have that same thing ukuthi bana thina siyaxekana, whereby in the engagement session we teach each other to trust each other with our opinions and open a safe space whereby no one will be judged. And kenyani ke ku-dialogue session no one is being judged. You speak your voice without, and we asihambi ngento ukuthi bana une-experience yayo or what. Tina, we take it on a motto ukuthi bana you are trying to educate the person next to you. So to be part of the Isibaya Samadoda Hub, you are free as long as you are a male. You don't have an age restricted, because we also educate abantu abadala, because we run this Fathers Matter hardlines ukuthi bana nabo abantu abadala abangotata, they have their own mistakes, ukuthi bana mhlawumbe utata didn't know ukuthi ba uyaphazama kwinto ethile. So we seize there ukuthi bana we teach them about hardlines that runs Fathers Matter. Fathers Matter is that having a father in your life. So we teach also abantu abadala. And I know osisi they are probably asking ukuthi bana thina izinto ezinhle ohlobo zizabona kutheni bazingabafikeleli. We don't only run izinto ze-males only, because on the skills development we divided it so that it can have unionism workshops that will be based on both genders, and also a workshop for males only. The reason that we are doing the unionism workshop is that nabo abantu abangosisi, because we have abantu abangosisi that needs assistance on us as emails. So what we are trying to do kweyabo skills development, we are trying to do a self-defense awareness, because if we do that self-awareness defense awareness, abaphandle apha izawunciphiseka into ukuthi bana abantu abangosisi abakwazi uzilwela, because there are things that triggers ukuthi bana abangakwazi uzilwela. So on the self-defense awareness, we are trying to teach them ukuthi bana bakwazi uzilwela phandle, physical, emotional, and also kwinto zasefamilini, because gender-based violence is not being done by the partner that you are dating with. Also inequalities bring gender-based violence, because in some families there are a lot of inequalities whereby it leads ukuthi umuntu bana asifile on a point ukuthi bana gender-based violated, and it leads there to ukuthi bana abecinga. So overthinking also leads to a mental disorder. So that's why we are bringing this to both genders, not only to male, but not only to females, but isikakhulu kakhulu sigxile on the solution of the world, amadoda.
Ubhuti i-institutions enisebenza nazo zeziphi, and abantu abangenazo i-socials banganifumana njani, because you mentioned into yobana anina age restriction?
I-institutions esisebenza nazo, our first primary institution is the Eastern Cape CET College. The reason being it is a primary institution is that I as a founder started there.
All right.
Then the second institution is East Cape Midland College. that I'm currently studying in now.
Oh.
Then the third one is in Nelson Mandela University, the HOC Engagement Office. And kwabantu abanazi socials or abangakwazi ufumana us on digital, they can go on organizations that we did cohorts with, like extension we did cohort with the Ikusasa Lomama, Nobuhle we did cohorts with Indebe Yakhe. Ezwide we are trying to do with Ezwide development. In a nutshell, kwaba banganazo into ze-socials, we are trying to bring it kubo kwezi community engagement stakeholders ezikhoyo there.
Okay, but as undingubani TV sizama uphuhlisa ulwimi lwethu futhi esizingca ngalo. Sicela xa uvala usivalele ngeqhalo nentsingiselo yalo.
Iqhalo nalo liqhalo elandiqhuba uba mandingayeki into yam elithi bana yindlova lisindwa ngumboko wayo.
Wow.
The reason being intsingiselo yayo is umntu akasindwa yinto ayenzayo. The reason being I'm using this eliqhalo is that in the entity I'm working with, akho lula ukuthi bana mawuveske uvuke into zakho zonke ezenzekile. So elaa qhalo liyinto elinisebenzela like on a daily basis ukuthi bana mandingayeki, I must keep on, I must recruit, I must bring the services to communities because le ihub ngumboko wam, so I mustn't ihub mayinganisindi because mna ndiyindlovu, ihub ngumboko wam.
Umboko wakho zeziphi challenges odibene nazo endleleni as a founder, a young one?
As a young founder, the first challenge, I like to raise it up. I remember our first dialogue sessions. They were like Abadabagosisi on our door, and they were wanting to be part to the dialogue session. Lena Yamatot. That's the first challenge. Then the second challenge is the one with the funding. That one is not like we are looking for funding now because we have primary sectors. And the third challenge is trying to work with like outside Eastern Cape, because that's the most challenge that I have, is to work outside Eastern Cape, because currently we were working in Eastern Cape because we made a forum at Eastern Cape at large. Sinabo abantu base Alice, Bofolo, Queenstown, Monty. So those are the challenges.
Thank you so much, Buti.